What is a macelleria? Well, it's basically a butcher shop, and you will find them all over Italy, often 3, 4, 5, even 10 of them in a relatively small town. The butcher shop we're visiting today is owned by the Saputo family and has been in the same family for many, many years at this point. Everything here is as fresh as it can be and mostly made by hand. They even raise some of their own meat so they can guarantee the quality and the freshness. They were kind enough to invite me along for the day so I could see what goes on behind the scenes at a busy, popular macelleria. This is some pork being ground up to make their famous homemade mortadella. Then they add some extra fat to the ground pork, add some pistachio and spices, put it in this casing, tie it up with a rope, and it turns out like this. They always have an amazing selection of ready-made food in case you don't feel like cooking. This is Vito Saputo. His family opened the shop many years ago, and he's been working there ever since he was young. He's super friendly and has forgotten more about meat than I will ever know in my entire life. One of their most popular dishes is their roast chicken. The chickens they use are top quality, and you know it by the color of their skin being more yellow and the way that they taste when you eat them. Grace's recipe is perfection in simplicity. She rubs them down with a special herb blend, puts them on the rack, and loads them up in their high-tech steam oven. It even has temperature probes so they can tell exactly when the chicken is perfectly done. The skin is perfectly crispy, and the seasoning really makes it pop. I love that everybody here uses giant scissors to chop the chicken up after it's been roasted into more manageable pieces. Now it's ready to pop into a to-go container for the lucky customer that's about to take it home to feed their family. The final touch is olive oil, lemon, and herbs. And you end up with a poultry masterpiece. Their other very popular dish is arancina. They're basically deep-fried risotto balls stuffed with things like ragu, cheese, ham, just about anything that you can imagine, really. You use your hands to form it into a nice round ball, and after that you put it in some breadcrumbs and deep fry it to turn it into a golden fried pocket of happiness. Who agrees that pistachios make pretty much everything better, including these little meat cheese taco things? Check out this amazing ham that they make in shop. There's nothing quite like some perfectly golden fried eggplant. Some red dried tomatoes getting soaked. For lack of a better term, they are meat magicians here. Just look at all of these creations. One of my favorite things about living in Italy as an American is that there are so many mom and pop shops still doing very, very well. You can go to almost any small town and find at least 5 bakeries, 5 butchers, 5 fish shops, etc., etc. For instance, people will have a bakery they've been going to since they were a little kid, and they will continue to go there until they are an old grandma or grandpa. Coming from somewhere like America that tends to be kind of meat obsessed, I was totally blown away at the quality that you can find here in Italy. Italians very possibly eat the best of anybody in all of Europe, and you can see why. Thanks for watching!